And welcome back to Waffle Board Breaks. Thank you very much, Carl, for the close. Closer mojo is real. We know that. So Carl's looking to count on that, see if he can hit, even if it's not one of those two spots. Hopefully, the closer mojo will continue. Good luck, everybody. 31 boxes tonight. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Obviously, 31 and 30 this week, 30 on Thursday, and it'll be down to the 20s for Sunday's double box. So, good luck, everybody. Some great spots still to get hit. Great jerseys in these boxes. I've been doing a good job. Stuff's been arriving for the next reload. So, we're getting there. Like I said, we'll get down to 21. So we got 10 more jerseys before the reload. Of course, the pictures and stuff will go up before that, but until we break the reload, we have 10 more jerseys to go. So we're at 31 tonight. We'll be at 21 when we get the reload in there. So good luck, everybody. Some really good stuff coming, some great stuff in these boxes. We've only hit one of the 16 new jerseys in the last, how many boxes we did? 6 boxes. We only did one New Jersey. So 31 jerseys. We have one from March, one from February, one from April, I think, 2 from May, and then 2 from early June, 10 from late June, and then 15 from this last reload. So we got lots of more recent stuff to hit. 25 of the 31 boxes are from the last 2 reloads. So not a lot of really, really old stuff up there. Just that one box from February and then that one from May and then or one from April, I guess. No, is it February, April? I think it's February, April. And then, like I said, they're getting there. We had two June reloads, an early and a late. So we have just 2 old boxes. So good luck, everybody. Yeah, one from February, one from April, and then 2 from May and 2 from early June. So which players from Feb? The oldest one on the list, so it's in order. So it's that Jack Campbell All-Star Game 2022 All-Star Game jersey is the oldest of our jerseys still boxed up. So Vasilevsky was in there probably from last October, maybe. I don't think it was November. I think it was an October reload. So I have to look exactly which one he went in. But finally, we got around to hitting box 60. So 60 is gone. We just got one box from February, and then one from April, and then 2 from May, and then 2 from early June. So basically, from early June earlier, there's only 6 boxes from early June and before. So that's pretty pretty good. Getting through the randomizer has been good to our old boxes lately. Even though we had some stragglers for a little while, but the new stuff is due to hit. Obviously, 25 of the 31 boxes are from the last 2 reloads, so that's pretty crazy. So, like I said, we're starting to work through them. It's always good. Like I said, I hate when I have to skip numbers, and we've had to skip, several dozen over the year, I believe, over the years. But as of right now, we did have to skip 38, but 38 hit, so that's gone. We're up to 49 on the shelves, so 53 until we hit that. That'll probably be skipped if we don't hit it in the next 10 boxes. 53 has to get hit or will be skipped. Then we got a little bit of time. Obviously, 81 is our next oldest, but and that's obviously from the May reload, 81 and 86. So I mean, we're getting there, guys. We're definitely getting there. So thank you, everybody, for continually stopping by, grabbing a spot or two at least, or grabbing a bunch, especially if you have some targets. Let me think. We had a pretty good crowd today, obviously for Facebook fills. I think we had 13 or 14 people, so it's a pretty good crowd. Obviously, we don't have our Sunday regulars, but I mean that's a pretty good batch for a midweek stuff on Facebook. So obviously, we're still getting into, obviously we're not quite at the camp time yet, but obviously baseball's in full swing. Like I said, I know our August can be a bit of a downtime for hockey news. But stuff is still coming along. Like I'm still reading the headlines, people signing. Number 1 overall pick, Matthew Schaefer signed his 3-year ELC with the Islanders. So that means he can't go to college. So either play some time with the Islanders and if he sticks, we'll see. But they can always send him back to Erie um, for this season coming, which I'm sure he'll have a dominating year. Obviously, he missed most of last year because he was hurt. I think he had a collarbone injury or something. So it'd be nice to see him get a lot more ice time, even if it's in the OHL. But it's clearly the future for the Islanders, so it'd be nice to see him getting some minutes with the Islanders since they moved out Dobson. Obviously, he's the heir apparent. They still have Tony D's still playing up there in the aisle. So we'll see if they're willing to give Schaefer some minutes. Speaking of Erie, that reminds me. Obviously, we've had some Erie Otters have had Schaefer last year. You've had McDavid, some years before, and just a foreboding hint. There may be an Erie Otters in my box future, but we'll see. We'll see as we get closer to the reload. Like I said, I don't have anything in hand. Don't want to spoil anything, but can't wait to show you guys the pictures of the new stuff. Like I said, I'm always hunting for, not always rare. Rare is always nice, but it's good to find stuff you don't see much. That's always part of my goals when I'm grabbing stuff because I don't want to repeat same people over and over and over again unless they're, big targets. Obviously, I was always willing to grab Sam Reinhart because I felt he was underappreciated. So we were always getting my Sam Reinhart Sabres jerseys. Obviously, Jack Eichel, obviously his Sabres jerseys were underappreciated, and then he ended up winning the cup, obviously, with the Vegas Golden Knights. So, like I said, I've always have targets which I feel are underappreciated. Jake Gensel was in there forever, and he's obviously now probably spend the rest of his career with Tampa. I mean, he signed long-term there, kind of replaced Stamkos on the payroll and as a long-term option, and he had a fantastic year this year. So I expect him to have another, 4, 5, 6 more productive years with the Bolts. So it was always nice to get Gensel back in there, though he was in there for quite some time. He was in there. I believe he was in there as long as Campbell was in Campbell, I think, for a long time. So he might have been February, he might have been April, but he was in there a long time as well. So finally we hit that. He was in box 38, I believe. Yeah, box 60 was Vasilevsky. Box 38 was the Gensel. That was a 50-50 shot. So he was in there with the Campbell. So 50-50 shot. It was going to be Gensel or Campbell came out. And so that's all that's left. So we know what's in 2 boxes, and then we have 50-50 shot on 2 boxes. And then we have 10 and 15. So we got a lot of boxes where we have absolutely zero clue. Can't wait to see what comes out tonight. It's going to be fun. Like I said, once you get down to 31-30 and then under 30, it's a scramble for these jerseys because I know some of these are great hits. Some of them are nice targets. And like I said, 25 of them haven't been around very long. So some of them have changed hands a couple times, but it's always battles on Sunday. Like I said, this is our second eBay double box since the reload, so I can't wait to see the battles on Sunday. Actually, the second was past. It's supposed to be the third one. So looking forward to seeing what comes out tonight and then tomorrow and then getting into the weekend. But other than that, like I said, thank you for the close, Carl. You definitely know Closer Mojo is real. You've had it yourself. We'll see what happens tonight. Good luck to everybody. Let me see. Let's get rolling. Like I said, I don't want to wait too long. Obviously, not much else going on, so let's get the box broke. Make sure you guys check out Big Al. He still has, he's not, I think, 13 now of East Coast boxes. He's hit 2. He had Madonna Detroit came out first box. And then last night, I don't even remember. Definitely wasn't me, but I can't remember what it was. Everything's been going crazy the last couple of days. So, but yeah, make sure you get over to Big Al's for his East Coast boxes. He does them Monday and Wednesday nights. So I'm over there. Oh yeah, the Anders Lee came out in the second box. So, and like I said, that was somebody random. I didn't see who actually had it. It was not me. I had a couple spots, but I did not have Anders Lee as one of my random players. But make sure you get over there because, like I said, I think he's doing 18 spots now. So they fill up pretty fast. I know usually there's a couple spots, stragglers toward the end, but he's done a pretty good job of getting them filled up quite early. So what up, Adam R? Good to see you back here. I know you got some spots. So like I said, it's a pretty good crowd. It's going pretty good. Like I said, just doing the one box tonight. We're down to 31, which means Thursday we'll be down to 30. What up, Carl, with the closer mojo? We'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Tab using dismiss. We'll see what comes out tonight. I'm going to be quite happy for whatever hits. Obviously, I feel for everybody that doesn't, but we'll be down to 1 in 30 odds on Thursday, which is, you're not going to get much better odds for, pick your player autograph hockey jersey breaks. Like I said, the 95% of the stuff I have is all fully licensed with COAs. Obviously, the Gordie Howe is a nice custom. Back when he was still living, they actually did halfway decent customs. Actually has a Detroit logo on the front, similar to the Fanatics jerseys now, but obviously that's not a fully licensed, but it's a Gordie Howe, which you don't see many of those much anymore. And it's in pretty good shape. Obviously, his signature got pretty bad towards the end of his life, and they got pretty. In fact, I think this custom was actually a little nicer than even my PC Gordy. So, but it's nice. So I can't wait to see that coming out, because that's an absolute must have for anybody. Can't wait to see that come out though. Yeah, I know you're an Donato fan. I went a little early. Obviously, he's a pretty quick grab now. Beautiful All-Star game jerseys. Him and Hank Campbell played on the same team, I guess, because they're both white 2022 All-Star game jerseys. It's funny I have two from that team, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know you're a Donato guy too. That Donato was in there a little while, and then Mike H swooped in and grabbed that. So, but good luck everybody. Yeah, I said I feel bad when somebody's target hits and they don't have it that night, but I have to feel good for the person that grabbed it, because sometimes you just got to be in the right place at the right time. And I've been in both situations in the past, so I can empathize, and I can definitely feel the joy of that hit, which is fantastic. So it's all good. Like I said, it's all good. You guys know whoever hits should be quite happy with whatever comes out of these boxes. Nothing gets boxed up without my full approval. So, like I said, you guys have seen what I do, where I give away the stuff that doesn't pass the muster for me, and I'm more than happy to do that. But as of right now, everything we have is, fully approved and vetted. I can't wait to see who hits it. There's stuff that hits on Sunday. I'll probably mail out with today's and Thursday's hits. Probably probably Friday or Saturday morning. I'll get that stuff in the mail for you. So the stuff on Sunday, what we have? We had the Crawford, that beautiful Crawford 2019 Winter Classic. Larry hit that. Absolutely beautiful jersey. But we'll see what comes out tonight. Like I said, we hit the Gensel too. So Gensel and the Crawford, whatever comes out tonight, Thursday, all those will get sent out by the end of the week. So good luck to everybody. I hope you're enjoying half decent weather where you are. It's pretty nice here. Not too hot and humid. August can be crazy hot, but it's been nice. It's been a nice early start to it. So we'll see what goes down. So good luck, everybody. Let's get going. Let me get my random information up. Larry said, well, I told you, Adam, that's an absolute beautiful jersey. Like I said, I couldn't wait to see that come out, because, like I said, I'm not a Hawks fan either, but they did a good job of those 2019 Winter Classics. Like the Winter Classic jerseys all seem to have those kind of felt kind of feel to their crest. I've seen, ones from past years, and like I said, they did a good job on the Hawks. Hawks is tough because everybody loves the original Hawks jersey, but like you said, you don't want to do too much damage to the Hawks crest on their, the special game jerseys. And that was an absolute beautiful Winter Classic. So, so Larry's still staking claims to that one. So not giving up without fight. So let's get my list up here, my dice. Okay, let's see, guys. Of course, you guys know, of course, we do 5 or more on our dice roll. Usually we go pretty fast, see how many we can get. But after that, like I said, the jersey numbers are all here, boxes rather. 30 is our oldest from February. And then we have the box from April. And we have the 2 from May, the 2 from early June, and then the 10 from late June, and then the 15 from the July reload. So there we go, all the way through. 38 was skipped, and we hit that. So we still have, we only hit one of that 16. So 15 of those jerseys are left. So good luck, guys. 5 or more to dice roll. Let's see what we got. 7. Of course, that's the most common dice roll. 7 it is. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Let me hold on a second. The birds are getting the chirpy on me. I didn't close their blind up, so they think it's midday. So here we go. 7 times. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. 7 times. 31 boxes. 31 boxes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 47. That is a new one. 47 from the reload. 7 times. Box 47 from the reload. 7 times. There it is. Box 47. Okie dokes. Good luck. I said 15 to 31. So we got, pretty much 50-50 shot. We're going to hit one from this reload. So there it is. The second box from the reload is going to be box 47. So let me make my in-house notes. Box 47. There we go. Okay. Box 47. Box 47. Box 47. We got 20 on the table, 10 on the shelves. Here we go. Nice and organized. Box 47 it is. Good luck, everybody. Here's my list of cleans. Pretty good crowd. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, pretty good crowd. Almost everybody is live. Box 47. See what we got. Show us what you got, box 47. Box 47 is going to be, okay, I told you, he was born in the same hospital as my wife and kids. There he is, Matthias Samuelson, son of the former Flyer great Shell Samuelson. Obviously, he was living in the area for quite some time, even after he retired. And now he's with the Buffalo Sabres. Matthias Samuelson, number 23. There we go. It's a pretty, the hologram. Total Sports hologram. There we go. Buffalo Sabres. The Swords come out to play. Matthias Samuelson. Fanatics. There we go. Black ink sig. COA. There it is. The Buffalo Sabres. The Swords. They're very nice. Fanatics. Matthias. There we go. Matthias Samuelson. Oh, and is that proof? Matthias Samuelson tonight was Carl Z. Closer mojo is real. There it is. That wasn't one of those closer spots, but closer mojo exists. So even if you have a couple spots, sometimes it's grab the closer mojo, because we know WAFFLEBOARD breaks it does happen. Congratulations, Carl. Closer mojo. Swoop in, stake the claim, hit the jersey. It's that easy. Congratulations, Carl. Thank you very much. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. Your odds are now 30 boxes. 1 in 30 boxes on Thursday. Ooh, it's going to be fun. Like I said, every one of these jerseys, I can't wait to see them. 14 of the reload, 16 boxes still live. We're now down to 30 boxes. So, still like 50-50 chance we'll hit a new box on Thursday. But can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see what comes out. Thank you very much. Fanatics jersey, obviously a rep. But yeah, Matthias Samuelson, like I said, he has some serious ties to the local area. That hospital is no longer in existence. It got tore down many years ago, but Matthias was born there. My wife and her brothers were born there, and both my kids were born there. So that hospital, virtual in Voorhees, was a long time local hospital, no longer in existence, but that's where he was born. So obviously local kid. Technically, obviously, his dad is a Swede, so but Shell played forever with the Flyers. I'm sure he lived in the Voorhees area for a while after he retired, but I'm not sure where he is now. But I think he went to college, I believe, in the Midwest, Michigan State, maybe. But there we go. Yeah, Francis not come. I'm telling you, Adam Moore, Francis comes out, I'll be shocked. It's definitely in my bin upstairs. I do have my Ronnie Francis. I don't have any other whales. That's the only whale I had. I thought Shanahan was, but Shanahan I have in my PC is the Christmas tree colors Devils jersey. So, but Ronnie Francis is my only whale. So, if you fight me for, maybe I'll give that one up. But he is my only whale on my PC. So, but thank you, thank you very much. I appreciate everybody continuing to involve themselves with waffle board breaks. I love doing it. I love hunting. I love boxing them up. I love breaking them for you guys. It's fun for me. Still, like I said, never-ending hunt for me. I'm always looking for good stuff to add. If anybody ever sees anything they think would interest me, definitely send me links. I appreciate the emails and the input. So, but yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody back here on Thursday. It's gonna be fun. 30 boxes, same spot prices. I'm gonna throw them back up after I take off Samuelson. Spots went live on eBay today, so make sure you check them out. Of course, I'll end this and I'll end whatever hits on Thursday. But those are live on eBay. Get your bids in now. Get your bids in early. Get your bids in often. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for them. But I'll be back here Thursday night for you guys. Cannot wait. Waffle Board Breaks is out of here. Have a nice night, guys. Take care.